Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slow.
Shoots! And he's done it!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Ronaldinho. He's free, he has got space. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este es para vosotros.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Bojan. Camavinga cuts it out. And they can counter here. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Lewandowski. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bojan.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fermin ventures forward. Forlan is wide and looking to get onto this. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and it's Messi. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And here's Forlan. Tries to play it through. And he's cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There will be 1 minute.
Looking for the run. Alvarez is onto this. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well read, nice interception. Quality ball. The message is clear, none shall pass.
They've been denied a chance to
Great chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Messi, he's got away. Lewandowski has it in a wide position. Rudiger. Camavinga. Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bojan looking to add to his goal. And it's Messi. Lewandowski. And that should get the job done. It's a sharp pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's the chance to counter. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Oh, he's been caught now. Vinicius Junior! And that is well cleared.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Messi. Bojan. Now that's well seen too. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Forlan. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rudiger was in no mood for any of that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Vinicius Junior running with the ball, and he's managed to get free. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep. And that's that. Barcelona bow out. Defeat sealing their fate. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona really looked like they were just...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Well, what a sight
today's
this is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner the Lick did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Neymar, shot could shoot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Olise, dink through, and this is Ronaldo. In it comes, and it's hoisted clear. And it's Messi. And here's Olise. And that is a little undercooked. Neymar. Oh, he's bustling through. Neymar! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Goal scorer for Portugal after 18 minutes.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Neymar.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Space for him to turn and look. Lovely bit of skill. That is good strength. It's Neymar! Oh, he's hit the bar! Dani Olmo. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Olise aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Batistuta. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out. Messi! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Luis Suarez. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's making progress on the ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Thuram. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Scholes. And Dani Olmo. And it's Rooney. Scholes. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Closing in on goal. And that's really well manoeuvred. And for the first half, that is that.
Everyone, please.
So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Gets us going once more. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar, he's shifting through the gears here. Look at the space. Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Dani Olmo. Scholes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo on a strong run here. Hoisted in. Oh, good effort. Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's a goal. It is an explosive start to the second half. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Almost an hour gone. And this is Rooney. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their man...
Just the keeper in his way. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. India appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nice bit of trickery. Now, can they get him away? And he's definitely onside. And that has been knocked clear.
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Messi. Vieira gets a foot in and wins the ball. And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. And a shot! Oh, crossbar! That's good defending in numbers.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Dani Olmo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Paul Scholes coming on the field.
So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then.
Number 8, Roberto Donadoni. Full added minutes have been indicated.
Suarez plays it short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up, and it's been taken short. And this is Messi. We are into overtime. And they're quick to get it back. That's good vision. Neymar. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Portugal just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
Thank you.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
And the counter is on. That's beautifully weighted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Albert Ferrer. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Now there's a fine ball. Impressive jump! Caught offside that time. Kimmich.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
He's had it taken off him. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Is there any support? He might not need it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. A probing pass. He's on it. Can he get away? And he shapes the shoot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first.
The goal scored for Portugal.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
It's Totti! Oh, extraordinary.
Bangladesh really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Opts for safety. Ferdinand. And it's Aguero. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Portugal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And he's in on goal. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found the way through. Aguero gives it back. Totti going about things with real menace. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Portugal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So we're off again. Portugal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Son Heung-min, bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Aguero. Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the through ball. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Olise! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Portugal have their lead. Totti. Oh, it's a great ball here. Eto'o finds himself offside.
Bangladesh really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Played back to the goalkeeper. And it's Neymar. Messi. Olise. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Neymar. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Olise taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Well,
the
what a
San
scene we
Siro.
have here. There's a real
AC
expectant
Milan.
buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So off we go then. Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the full...
Aguero! Oh, it's hit the post! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Aguero has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Olise makes a move down the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played down the flank. He has found the way through. Olise getting up there! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Still goalless at the moment. Great vision. Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Aguero. He's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro. Gerrard ventures forward. Neymar. And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. And here's Aguero. That's a little off target. Ferdinand. Some front-footed pressing going on here. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Messi. Oh, some astute defending there. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Messi. Kimmich does well not to be outdone there. Raul, nicely weighted ball, and it's been played through. Now can he find a finish? Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Portugal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Stop from Courtois. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
1 minute at a time.
Neymar for Olise. And for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Thank you very much for your
So your views on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back on the way then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Aguero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super find. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The attendances for this match.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. It's a threatening ball. And the finish! Well taken goal. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through.
Goal scorer for Portugal.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 15, Steven Gerrard. Number 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 21,
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.,
Virgil van Dijk.
they can still turn this round, I think.
Number
And he's in on goal.
Wesley
And the
Sneijder.
assistant referee rightly
Number
gives him
20,
offside.
Bojan Kirkic.
Milan really
Number
are
9,
going about things in the right
Diego
fashion,
Forlan.
Peter. It's great to see.
Number 24,
There is an irresistible,
James
irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nice sequence of passes this. Played back. Messi. It's a searching pass. Good ball, good take. Surely he can't miss. And he's definitely onside. Shoot! And he nearly went all the way.
Diop certainly looks hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Diop really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Portugal have their second corner now. Koundé getting this one clear. That's very neat. He's picked his way through. It's Bale! Baresi is there to clear.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now, can they get him away? Shakes to shoot! And there's a goal! AC Milan are all square.
With goals scored for AC Milan.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Diego Forlan.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Diego
Milan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up.
A great chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Goal scored for Portugal.
Simplicity
88
itself.
minutes in.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Portugal now on the verge of victory. Aguero! Oh, split-second reaction.
Aguero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a scene we
today's
have
match.
here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
You know, Peter, sometimes it's just nice to draw attention to unheralded players, and Sergi, for me, fits the bill perfectly. I think he's a model of consistency and durability at fullback, ruggedly effective and always a hefty work rate. Always good to watch.
Yeah, boy, he clocks up the miles in every game.
One of the game's 100%ers.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Crosses it in. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Portugal with the corner. They're first. Well, there's the clearance. Kimmich. Messi powering forward here. And Messi! Goal! Portugal!
A
truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Lionel Messi.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Ronaldo. Rooney!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Portugal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Olise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Great vision. Chance! Well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Aguero, out towards the flank.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Floated through. And he's found a way past. There's the shot! Goal! You checked! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Utrecht have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Modric. Messi. Ribéry charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. It's Van Dijk. Rooney.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Belletti. And it's played in. Chance! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
For Utrecht.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down? But
And that is indeed the final act. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
To pick out today's lucky numbers.
So off we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rijkaard. Threads one in. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a tidy finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up.
After 51 minutes.
Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just 1 in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Utrecht are looking to go forward now. Now it's Modric. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Messi. Looking for the run.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Aguero. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Modric is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Substitution for Portugal, number 21, Michael
Well, the two
Olise.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Sergio Aguero, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And they're quick to get it back.
Number 17, Frank Ribery, coming on the field.
Nicely
Number
weighted
19,
ball. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Michael Owen,
Kimmich,
number 4, Gareth
and here's Bale,
number
in
6,
with the challenge.
Mikel Merino.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Merino. That has been cut short.
Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Aubameyang! It's in! 2 up now, and they are
Goal
cruising.
scored for Utrecht.
That
After 90
is
minutes
glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining. Well, and that will be the final act. Portugal did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Musiala goes down, but nothing given. Can he spark a counter here? That is good strength. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. And that's a dangerous ball. Van Balten gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That's a little off target. That's destined for the flank. Strong running down that left flank. Has a look up and delivers. Cannavaro clears it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Portugal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. That's been slipped through. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Messi. Van Balten. Ibrahimovic. And Stojkovic. And it's Musiala. Thinks about the shot. Big chance! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 13.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Olise's cross.
That's good defensive concentration. This is the time you need that pace.
Stojkovic. Stojkovic really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to retrieve it.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rijkaard. The ball has bounced loose now. Played towards the front line. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Portugal leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo short-changes him with that pass. And the shot! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Baresi. And it's Stojkovic. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, good-looking ball. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Stojkovic. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Neymar, and he's lost his man here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Aguero, not the most accurate pass. And here's Aguero, it's Aguero! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, there's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 21, Michael Olise. Number 11,
Van Balten
Neymar. Number 5,
and Stojkovic.
Sergio Aguero.
Rijkaard.
Coming on the field, number 22.
And here's Aubameyang. And the shot!
17.
Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. Just one goal in it now. Game on!
After 79 minutes.
And that really is so impressive.
Pierre Aubameyang.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now.
He's had a shot! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Lionel Messi.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's beaten the last man. Oh, what has happened here? Stojkovic, well seen, saw that coming. 5 minutes to add. And here's Owen. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely pass. And the referee brings it to a close. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Hello, everyone.
Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aguero picks it up out wide. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution.
Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, super ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. engages and forces him off the ball. Ferdinand goes sliding in. It's Neymar! And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Messi. Now it's Neymar. And he's found Neymar! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
He's gone for goal. Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Elise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well read, nice interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Elise. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Modric. And he's in on goal! Messi, who is rarely short on confidence.
There will be 1 minute at a
Aguero.
time.
Oh, that's nice. He's got away. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
World Charity Fund.
Portugal up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Portugal can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
It is a corner. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shot a goal! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
The goal scored for Portugal.
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Number 7.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's just fabulous skill and confidence to hit that with such control. The delivery, I think, made his mind up.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, easy pickings there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think...
And Messi! It's a goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He is through here. Elise! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, the ball's gone astray. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And here's Messi. Always goal side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Portugal are down to 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Neymar with a real chance here.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Neymar! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Oh, what's he done? Big chance! And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's being shifted off it.
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Neymar! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, he refuses to take the bait. Messi for Olise. Messi. Nicely weighted ball, and he's managed to get free. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Can he finish? Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Portugal, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level.
And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Aguero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And that's not going to trouble anybody. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's neat. Aguero! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Aguero. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, this looks sharp. Olise carries the ball down the right. And here's Messi. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Freiburg are down to 10 men. Neymar ready to try one. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Look at the space. And a chance! And a neat finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was no getting to that. No getting to... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! About as smooth as it gets! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Olise. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Olise. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has sent him sprawling. And this is Neymar. Neymar! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Portugal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So the action resumes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played back. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's found the way past. Shoots! And there's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
52 minutes in.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Messi.
Portugal now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
This is their second corner of the game. Freiburg are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, can they get him away? Aguero. Akanji was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Neymar.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He won't be happy with that one. Great ball. It's Aguero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Elise, and he's got the beating of his man. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Bellingham. No way through. Elise is always looking to play quality balls. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Scholes. He's picked his way through. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Aguero. Aguero! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Aguero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter.
3 minutes at a time.
Aguero with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And that is as far as it goes. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
This is a security
Messi claiming the Man of the Match
Please make
award,
sure you
and there
always
is...
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So bring it
today's
on,
match.
hype, expectation,
DIV
emotion,
Squad
the
FC
game yet to kick off, the
against
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, the tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero, but best! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was and Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, super find. Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, well measured. And he's in on goal! Best. And here's the chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Koeman did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Otto gets across to intercept that. Best is herring after that one. And now the breakaway. Aimed beyond the defence. Olise.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, he's having a go! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Chouameni. And here's Aguero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's been hooked away.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Van Bronckhorst. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
Neymar! Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Prachuap are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Chouameni.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Prachuap are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter.
He's having a shot! And no mistake. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Prachuap are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Neymar. Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good take in a good area. It's Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Prachuap can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And this is Aguero. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
2 added minutes
Otto.
have been indicated.
Xavi Alonso. Olise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And there goes the final whistle. Portugal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Portugal.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options, and
There's the shot! Goal!
listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, can they get him away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Messi, aimed beyond the defence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the...
Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short, and he thumps it clear. Costa Curta knocks it out wide. Lovely feet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been shot, surely! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. So, another set play. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Guardiola certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Looking for options for movement. Chance to deliver.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's beaten the last man. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. He's come in hard. Oh, he's been flattened there. Now it's Olise. He's found a way through. And that brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18, Pierre Aubameyang. Number 13.
So the action resumes.
Suarez. Number 21.
And here's Aguero.
Messi.
He's found space
Number
here.
19.
Neymar!
Guardiola.
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Number 9, Michael Owen. Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 6, Rafinha. Number 22, Steven Gerrard. Number 20,
Cannavaro.
Rijkaard.
Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Cruyff. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored all... Takes a shot! It's a goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Sergio Aguero.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Can he latch on to this? And he's picked it up out wide. Olise. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. And that has been cleared. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Costa Curta is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Akanji. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's there to retrieve it. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific effort! And how did he not put that away? A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Owen. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, who's going to be... He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Portugal, number 5,
Barcelona have their third corner.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 21, Michael Olise.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Costa Curta is there and he can pick it up. Rafinha, he's shifting through the gears here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Owen in acres of space out. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Diouf is offering a wry smile there.
And time is up. Portugal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth...
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
River Plate clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He'll try from distance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Akanji gets over and intercepts. Could move up a gear here. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neymar tries a shot! Goal! River Plate! And it's River Plate who go in front.
The goal scorer for River Plate.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
River Plate have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are...
He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Olise clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Portugal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Stood up well to him there. Driving on and making good progress. Van Bronckhorst kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Played out wide. Juve looking for options for movement. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Aguero. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Aguero with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And here's Neymar. Neymar making good progress. And he's been shifted off it. So a temporary halt to the action.
Everyone, please turn to
A
the screen
very
for a special
combative, competitive
presentation
half with
by
just
Woodward
the one
Football
decisive
Club.
moment. It's been compelling stuff. Portugal finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on every...
Can he finish? Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Portugal with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Totti. No, it's come to nothing. Olise is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, that is a good... Aguero! He's got a goal! Portugal are level. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the pass is intercepted. Cannavaro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Rijkaard, steaming forward at pace. Puyol has the space to scheme. He's having a shot! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 5, Sergio Aguero. Number 21, Michael Olise.
He's looking wide.
Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field. Number
Portugal
22,
still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 4,
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Number 19, Lamine
Merino.
Yamal. Number 6, Mikel Merino.
Messi driving forwards.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Yamal. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Totti. And the finish! Goal! River Plate! And they're back in front.
The goal scorer for River Plate.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Nice control, and he's found a way past. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, shooting chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
And it's Merino. Looking for the run. Decent chance! Same again, same outcome. Forward it goes. But that signals the very end. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest...
You're